get together, Teddy.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure? You're looking a little pale.
Yeah, just finding my sea legs. You transferred from Oregon?
Seattle. Came in last week.
So how long you been with the Marshals?
4 years?
So you know how small it is?
Sure, everyone seems to know everybody, especially you, the legendary Teddy Daniels. I mean, you caught Brett.
Well, I wouldn't say legendary.
I gotta ask, boss. How'd you know where to find him? 50 guys chasing him, they all went to Cleveland, you went to Maine.
He'd summited there once with his family when he was a kid. I talked to Breck's aunt. She told me the only time he was ever happy was at a horse farm near this rental cottage in Maine. So I went up there.
Shot him 5 times.
Would have shot him 5 more if I've got the job done.
You say it's gonna be big.
What's that?
The storm. Big one, they say. Huge.
You remember the weather reports we got back in the war?
Yeah? What about him?
You remember how often those weather reports prove correct?
Yeah, about 30% of the time, I'd venture.
30% at best. I wouldn't put too much faith in those weather reports, Chuck.
Okay, boss. Cigarette?
I had them when I bought it.
Government employees. Rob you blind. So you got a girl, boss? Married?
Was. She died.
Oh, Jesus.
There was a fire in our apartment building. I was working. 4 people died. She was one of them. It was the smoke that got it, Chuck, not the fire. That's important. She may have died in fear, but not in pain.
I'm sorry, boss. Want some?
No thanks. I quit after the fire.
Sure.
Heard much about this place?
Mental hospital. That's about all I know.
For the criminally insane.
Well, we wouldn't be here if it weren't.
You never know, Chuck. You don't look 100% stable to me.
Maybe I'll put a deposit down in a bed while we're here. Make sure they hold the place for me.
Not a bad idea. As far as I know, Ashcliff specializes in radical approaches.
Radical? Like communist?
Nah, just radical. There's a difference.
And this woman who escaped?
Don't know much about that. She slipped out last night. I got a name from my notebook. I figure they'll tell us everything else.
Where's she gonna go? She's gonna swim home?
The patients here apparently suffer a variety of delusions.
Oh, great.
Never seen a U.S. Marshals badge before.
And now you've seen 2. Big day.
We'll be taking off then.
We'll contact you when we need a pickup.
What's with the correctional guards and electrified perimeter? I mean, it's just a mental institution.
You have to understand, there's no facility like this in the United States. We take only the most damaged patients. We take the ones no other facility can manage. You gentlemen will be accorded all the courtesies we have to offer, all the help we can give. During your stay, however short that may be, you will obey protocol. This is a maximum security institution after all. Dr. Cawley will explain the finer points of protocol to you, but I have to stress the following. Unmonitored contact with patients of this institution is forbidden. Ward A is behind me to my right, the male ward. Ward B is to my left, the female ward, and Ward C is beyond those bluffs over there. Admittance to Ward C is forbidden without the written consent and physical presence of myself and Dr. Cawley. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. Gentlemen, you are now required to surrender your firearms.
Mr. McPherson, we're duly appointed federal marshals. We're required by government order to carry our firearms with us.
Executive Order 391 of the Federal Code of Penitentiaries and Institutions for the Criminally Insane states that peace officers' requirement to bear arms is superseded only by the direct order of his immediate superiors or that of persons entrusted with the care and protection of penal or mental health facilities. Gentlemen, you will not be allowed to pass with your firearms.
Fine.
Your weapons will be checked into the property room directly outside my office, which is in the main hospital building in the center of the compound. You will pick them back up on the day of your departure. Well, that about does it for the official stuff now. What do you say we go see Dr. Cawley?